Thank you very much for joining this live session, and we are looking at the S&P futures. It is up 4,434.67. Suddenly spiked. Volume has continued to spike. So moving on, we are looking at Spce 3 COP up 42.15%. Let's see if we can find any news concerning this stock. Let's see whether we can find anything. We are using Atom Finance. Okay, there isn't any news out there. The company delivers containerization, virtualization, and data management solutions via hybrid cloud and premise implementations through its global reseller network and professional services organization. Spce 3D has a portfolio of brands including HV Connections, UCX Connections, Snap Server, dedicated to helping customers achieve their IT goals. So it's currently up 42.15%, moving sideways. So let's see whether we can find any other news out there concerning Spce 3D. It's based in Canada. Okay, secures crypto miners. Okay, rallied after hours following the announcement that it entered into an agreement with Hertford Advisors to provide a 6-month exclusive right to assume all of Hertford's rights to several Bitcoin mining agreements. The agreement includes the right to secure up to 220,000 miners on pre-negotiated terms and lease for a 200,000 square foot carbon neutral facility for Bitcoin mining. Spce said it has assumed and executed the first Bitcoin agreement directly with the manufacturer to purchase up to 60,000 new Bitcoin mining machines, with deliveries to commence in November 2021 and continue over the next 10 months. The deal will see Spce 3D issue Hertford come on with shares of a new series of preferred stock in the company based upon certain milestones. Okay, let's quickly have a look at Auph. Orinia Pharmaceuticals up 10.93%. Let's see what's behind this rally. Okay, so the earnings outcomes, it missed by $0.01 per share. Okay, let's see what they have here. Okay, Stocks of Aurinia Pharmaceuticals Inc. increased by 14% in pre-market. This is why it happened. Stock price of Aurinia. Investors responding positively to the company's financial results for the second quarter ended June 30th, 2021. Okay. So up 10.93%. Not much is going on there. So let's look at Eton. Okay, we don't have any news in that regard. Let's look at what's going on. Yes, it's up 2.38% in this pre-market session. So the market will be opening in about 50 minutes or thereabout. So let's look at plug power. Plug power is up 9.19% in this pre-market session. Let's see if we can find any news behind this extension. Okay, plug power. Okay, scheduled to report earnings. Okay, it did. Let's see what happened. Okay, Q2 reported earnings were -$0.18 per share, a $0.1 miss. This is a 500% decrease over the non-GAAP results from the same period a year ago. Bitf up 7.8%. Okay, let's see. There's some news out here. Why shares of? Okay, since their shares rose, the shares of these companies rose in the last session. Okay, there isn't really any news. Let's see whether we can find any news here. Okay, it provides Bitcoin production updates and announces release date of second quarter second quarter 2021 financial results. Yeah, the stock is quite bullish. Bitfarms. So let's look at the Mvst. Okay. Okay. Recently listed Mvst has become a hot button stock. A hot button stock investors are watching today. That was the 5th of August, I believe. Indeed, Mvst stock is one recent de-SPAC. That is a company that used to be a SPAC stock that has only traded publicly for a little more than a week. However, it appears investors are finding new bones to pick with analysts over this battery technology play as a result of Mvst's reverse SPAC merger with Tuscan Holdings Corp. The battery maker was able to raise $822 million in cash, a private investment in public equity of $540 million combined with a cash in trust has provided Mvst with a war chest to go out and execute its business plan. Mvst is a vehicle electric battery maker focused on developing and innovating the next generation battery technology needed to power commercial and specialty vehicles. The company's niche focus has made it an intriguing speculative pick for long-term investors. With a market capitalization of 2.6 billion, Mvst could have significant upside from here. That is, should the company grow its market share in the growth sector of EV market. Now, however, recent concerns about analysts' price target has caused quite the commotion with Mvst stock. Let's dive into see it. Okay. Morgan Stanley analyst Adam Jonas said, or rather initiated coverage on Mvst. His conclusion: a price target of $6 and an underweight equality equivalent of Fcel rating. This price target implies roughly 30% downside from the current levels and is significant for two reasons. First, Jonas is a respected analyst and his ratings carry weight. He's a skeptic of hyper-growth stocks in the past, a view that hasn't proven to be right, at least yet. Okay. As it turns out, Mvst stock has become a growth stock many retail investors seem to like. While not yet a meme stock, the retail trading community has gone on ready to slam this analyst report. It appears many investors are not enthused with the rating and point to previous hypergrowth sell ratings given by Jonas as reason to buy the stock. Accordingly, it's interesting to see Mvst stock rally more than 5% today on this downgrade. It appears retail investors are showing up in droves to support this early stage battery maker. Indeed, it appears short sellers aren't the only folks the retail investment community is at war with these days. Okay, so let's see what Mvst is doing. It's up 20.34% in this pre-market session. So let's look at Robinhood. It's up 4.38%. Momentum is looking strong here. The RSI is also looking strong. Let's look at the Fcel energy. Fcel energy up 3.55%. Virgin Galactic up 2.51%, but it's bearish at the moment, retracing. Momentum is very poor, RSI poor, MACD below signal line. The sell-off, it has lost all of its momentum now. Eryp Pharma up 1.11%. Mrin Software up 2.28%. Momentum is strong, very strong. RSI is also quite strong. MACD has to be above the signal line. So not very much, just a slight extension we are looking at there. So let's look at Moxc in China. Moxc in China up 2.97%, moving sideways, momentum completely flat. Let's return to Spare 3D Corp. Still maintaining an extension of about 47%. Momentum is very strong at 93. RSI strong as well. MACD has to be above the signal line, one should expect rather. Pharmaceuticals up 11.53%. Momentum is also strong as well at the moment. RSI is improving. Eton Pharmaceuticals up 1.87%. Clock Power 8.92%, as they lost some of its momentum and some of its gains. Bitf up 7.21%, just moving sideways. Robinhood up 4.49%. Yes. Oh, anything about Clock Power? Okay. Let's see whether there's any news there. Let's quickly have a look at Clock Power. So thank you very much for joining us. Leave us a thumbs up, and let's see what's going on. I think for Clock Power, the earnings outcomes were released. Okay, there's some news out there. Okay. RBC cuts price target on Clock Power to $35 from $42, maintains outperform rating. Okay, so it's currently trading at $26, so it's still there's still some upside to go on that. I think it missed some of its let's see, it announced its earnings outcomes. Okay, that's the outcomes here. Those are the outcomes. They came out today, I think. Okay, on Thursday said it booked a Q2 net loss of $0.18 per share compared with a net loss of $0.03 per share in the prior year. Consensus target from analysts surveyed by Capital IQ was for a net loss of 0.07 per share. Revenue for June quarter amounted to $124.6 million, up from $68 million last year. Okay, so revenue, okay, yeah, so revenue is improving. That's good. That's you can see that it's more than 100%, close to 100%. Yes, close to 100%. So that's remarkable. Really remarkable. Analysts had called for revenue of 111.2. Okay, the shares of hydrogen fuel cell systems company gained 7% in pre-market Friday, so it's up. Okay, let's look at it. Plug power here, up 9.04%. So yeah, things are improving. On the daily model, the stock, let's see on the daily model. We have the daily model here. You can see what's going on here on the daily model. We saw retracements. This retracement started in February, and then continued on unabated, even though at some point we continue to see, what is it called, we continue to see lower highs and lower lows. Can see that lower highs and lower lows. It's continued and continued. Got some resistance, or rather reached a bottom at $20.01 at on the 10th of May, and since that time continued to extend. But I think this retracement it saw from February up to May, is of a great concern to the at least the machines. The machines are just concerned about that, but the fact that it is all increasing today is some positive. But the underlying trend is still a very bullish one. I think the stock is easily consolidating within or rather it's bearish in a medium term trend within a longer term uptrend. Okay, bearish in a medium term trend. Okay, in the medium term trend. Okay, yes, it is quite bearish, no doubt about that, but still very much bullish. So the underlying trend is a bullish one. So the fact that we're seeing this extension right now is some positive. So we have to it might be some positive for some market participants, but caution is still warranted. Caution is still warranted. Okay, so let's look at Bitfarms. Bitfarms up 7.21%, moving sideways. Mvst, that's another one. Microvasts up 17.67%. Let's see what's going on there. Microvast Holdings Inc. Okay, Morgan Stanley starts Microvast Holdings at underweight with a $6 price target, and that is what has infuriated market participants. This is also another bearish stock, but it's I think it's just trying to rally now. It appears to be in a strong bearish trend. Its shares are below a declining 200-day moving average, and the MACD is beneath its signal line. It's lagging the S&P 500. So let's look at Fcel Energy. These three stocks are all somewhat related. Okay, up 3.88%. Let's look at its daily model. Market cap $2 billion, but it has a hefty 322.495 million shares. It's also a considered trend. If three of them have this, they're quite bearish. Okay, it says it's improving, but I think it's bearish. It appears to be improving within a longer term uptrend, although it's presently below its 200-day moving average. That average is rising due to prior gains in Fcel shares. Additionally, the MACD histogram, which is used to measure the near-term trend, is above zero. It is indeed lagging the S&P 500. Momentum is poor at 32.79. Very not poor, not good at all. But things might be improving. So fuel cell energy up 3.72%. Sphere 3D up 46.8%. So the market is opening in about 30 minutes or thereabout.